Hello. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to go around the room once and kind of try and get everybody's attention because there's a lot of people here tonight. If you don't mind moving up towards the front. Hey, Josh. It's so fun to see you. You're fine. Hey. Okay, so it is Fiesta time. We're going to go ahead and get started. If you can move up to the front. Hello. So, Teo, you ready? Okay. So, food's down. We're ready to go. We're going to get started. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Hey, Teo. So, we're going to go ahead and get started. If y'all want to come. Hey. Hi. Okay, come and watch. So, okay. I'm making my way back to the front. Hopefully you are too. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Hi. Okay, here I come. So, oh my gosh. It is another fiesta. I don't know about you guys, but these events are happening quicker and quicker. Anyway, welcome to Fiesta, everybody. We have a lot of people here this evening, despite the weather and the horrible traffic. How many of you had a hard time getting here? Raise your hand. Yeah. Someone drove an hour and a half to be here. Eric, thank you. He's our volunteer. So anyway, it's so fun to see so many familiar faces. I mean, there's some OG type of Fiesta folks here I haven't seen in about 2 years. I'm Cherie Werner, and I'm also known as the Startup Mama. I am the co-founder of F.I.E.S.T.A, and I'm joined this evening by my husband, John, and Ryan somewhere, as well as our volunteers. Some of these past events have actually spawned lifelong friendships. We've had several people who have found co-founders, partnerships, team formations, and have made connections with the funders. So tonight is all about fostering those connections and in these serendipitous moments. And you never know who you're going to meet. The connections you make tonight might change the future. So I had Jeremy, I don't know if Jeremy's here with Scalify tonight, but he pitched actually in September, and when he got off the stage, he met another AI founder, and they hit it off, and they ended up partnering together and going up to Washington, D.C., and having a very strategic, productive meetings, and they're working together. So again, tonight's all about possibilities. Who's open to possibilities? Yeah, that's what this is all about, right? So one of the things I like to say is when you leave here this evening, consider who was the most interesting person you met. You be that interesting person and reach out to that individual and try and get coffee. It doesn't end after Fiesta. This is an event to bring people together, to open up doors, and so just continue on. At Fiesta, our mission is to be the heart of Austin's startup ecosystem, and by that I mean we're providing the pitch opportunities that you're going to see later this evening. We're helping founders to be seen. We're showcasing their startups. We're sharing their founder stories in our newsletter. How many of you get our newsletter? Okay, if you don't get the newsletter, fiesta.community, sign up. We also are celebrating their wins. I mean, being a startup founder is hard, but to have someone cheering you on for the small wins, the big wins, it just elevates all of that, and it's a lot of fun. But you can't do it alone. We need to support one another. And speaking of support, it's our volunteers. I just mentioned Eric, I have Rafaela, I have Madeira, I have Lucky. These are individuals who show up each month to help. And you know what makes it go smoother is more volunteers, because you can actually offload and help one another out. So if you'd like to volunteer, scan the QR code up there and consider joining our team. So how many of you are here for the very first time? You're new to Fiesta. Raise your hand nice and high. Look at that. I mean, look around. Every month we have so many people visiting for the first time. Let me be the first to say thank you for being here and welcome, y'all. For those that had their hands up, if you were around them and you've been here before, make sure you say hi and welcome them. So because you're new, you probably don't know where the restrooms are or the logistical things, but out the back door to your right, past the elevators, you'll find the bathrooms. Did anybody park in the Omni garage? Raise your hand. I want to make sure I have your attention. You want to see John over there where y'all checked in. He has parking validations, only if you want to save money. So who doesn't, right? Okay, this is one of my favorite questions. I've lived in Austin for 35 years, and I like to find out how many people are new. How many have been here for 1 year or less? Raise your hand. Okay, we're going to kind of count down. Not as many, keep them up high, because we're going to go 6 months or less. 6 months or less? How about 3 months? How about 1 month? Oh my gosh, 1 month over here, 1 month here. How about, who's been here a week? Oh, that's right. You're from Georgia, and you just got here 4 days ago, right? Welcome. Yes, yes. Anybody else newer? I see back here, where are you from? Boston. Well, welcome to Austin, Boston. Who else? How about over here? Oh, well, y'all need to meet each other. So, okay. Well, I'm from Boston over there, too, so. Okay, and did anybody just show up today? Like? Back in the corner. Oh my gosh, you're hiding over here. How did you find out about Fiesta? Oh, nice. Well, thanks for being here. Okay. Moving on. So, Fiesta is actually one of the largest meetups. We meet monthly, and we typically have about 200 people that show up, but we're more than just an event. We provide a lot of helpful resources. If you go out to fiesta.community, you can find our calendar. There's also our past newsletters. We also have information on our founders group. How many women are here that have gone to founders? Raise your hand. So I know I saw several of y'all. Thanks for being here. Scan the QR code and save that for later when you have time to go look at all the resources that we actually have out on our website. But if that wasn't enough, we now are launching Fiesta Connect. So because Fiesta is built by founders, we know just how hard the journey can be. And we want to, our whole focus is on trying to give founders a competitive edge. And we're super excited to be teaming up with the founder's best friend, who is going to come up here. Daniel is going to come tell us more about Fiesta Plus. Where's Daniel? Oh, right here.
Thank you. Well, happy Arctic Blast Eve. Pretty exciting stuff, huh? For those of you here from Boston, I'm sorry. This is really sad. So I guess, just to start, it's just really cool to be here every time. I'm really amazed just how many people show up and are here to meet new people, to just get new opportunities. And for those of you who are founders, who are business owners, entrepreneurs, everyone's here to help grow their business and just make everything better. And so it's just really exciting to be here. So thanks for coming, everyone. So I think, let's go. Okay, we can clap. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, so my name is Daniel, and I have just a really cool privilege to partner with the Fiesta's team, with John and Cherie, to build Fiesta Connect. And so everyone here is somewhat familiar with Fiesta and the online or the in-person community that everyone has. Everyone knows it's amazing and it's fantastic, but we realized that for founders, you can't just have one day a month where you can get help and get the resources that you need. And so what we've done is we've created Fiesta Connect. And so Fiesta Connect is an online community that everyone can get on. We can join for free, so we can see QR code. Everyone go scan. They're on the tables as well. We have a lot of QR codes around here. It's really exciting. But just join Fiesta Connect. We have resources. We have courses. We have access to experts. We have AMAs. We have a lot of different things just for founders to help get started, help grow their businesses, and get to the ultimate goal, which is producing a sustainable business, and maybe even doing something fun like IPO and maybe buying a house in Lake Austin. So second, we understand that a lot of people who show up to Fiesta are in really early stages, and that's great, and we want people to do that. But the second piece that we're realizing is that as people get their funding and as they're starting to move on, and sometimes they go away, and we don't want that. We want them to be part of the Fiesta community. So if you're in that spot where you have an offering, you have funding, and now you're ready to go sell the damn thing, we have a place for you, and that's a free webinar tomorrow. Sign up. That's the second QR code. Told you I have a lot of QR codes. And just hop on in. So just a quick recap. 2 things. Join Fiesta Connect. Let us know how it is. Number 2, join our webinar if that's what you need. I will be around. Nick in the cowboy hat here. David's over there if you have questions. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Daniel. So I realized I can't do it all. And I didn't want to be just an event that meets once a month. And I've had numerous people who have come from different parts of the world or from New York or California. And they're like, how do we keep this going beyond Fiesta? And so we're really excited about this. Our Slack channel will eventually be fading out. And we're going to provide so many more resources in the moment for you over at Fiesta Connect. So we meet here every 3rd Tuesday. Our next event will be March 18th. I will be here. I hope you're here. It will be after South by, so I know that might take a toll on some of y'all. If I can do it, you can do it. So anyway, moving on to sponsors, I want to say thank you to Capital Factory. They are the center of gravity for entrepreneurs. This is where the tech community gathers. I have Aaron here this evening. Aaron, where are you? If you have any questions in the back, many of you have met him. He's like our biggest advocate. And if you haven't met Aaron and you have questions about Fiesta, yeah, let them see your face because, yes, see Aaron, yes. Yes. So, a huge shout out to our media team. We have Teo with Austin Production House behind the video camera. Also, we have the beautiful Stella. She's amazing. Look at those boots. Wow. So with Stella Lumina. So when you see her, be sure to smile. She's taking photos. Take photos in front of the step and repeat. Also, our adult beverage is keeping the good times flowing. So be sure to say hello to Celeste, Blake, and Brady back there with Retail Therapy. They are providing tonight's beverages. How many of you enjoyed the beverage? Raise your hand. Was it good? What did y'all serve? I think one of them was a coffee drink, and I don't know what the other one was. So anyway, but what's really cool, many people have said, gosh, y'all end so early. I'm not ready to go home. Guess what? Retail Therapy is our after party venue. So after Fiesta is over at 8:30, there's not a lot of room out there to hang out tonight, you can see, and you don't want to be outside because it's cold. So what you're going to do is you're going to go out the back doors to the elevator, turn right, and literally go across the street to Retail Therapy. They have their venue open just for us. And so the conversations can continue, and they will have cocktails flowing. So anyway, more about sponsors. Who doesn't need it? If you have an event like this, you need sponsors, and we need sponsors. So if you know of anybody, please scan the QR code and help us out. And now, this is one of our favorite parts. A lot of founders have said, who are the funders here in Austin? Part of what we do is we try and, is this not working? Okay. But anyway, so who are the funders? Who are the best people to meet? And that's what I love doing. As I get to know you, I like making introductions. So tonight, how many of you are familiar with Central Texas Angel Network, CTAN? We have Scott Johnson here this evening, and he has a deep tech background spanning several DARPA projects and has developed machine learning systems that actually hunt submarines. In his free time, Scott is a travel hacker and a very high handicap golfer. I don't know if that's good or bad because I don't play golf. So why don't you come share more about C10, Scott?
Hey, everybody. Yeah, like she said, I'm Scott Johnston. I'm a member of Central Texas Angel Network, or CTAN for short. CTAN has been around since about 2006, so we're almost to our 20-year anniversary. We've invested about $130 million over that time to over 200 different companies. So if you do the math, that's about almost 600,000 into each individual company. So I think a lot of people think angels and they think small checks from lots of different people, but CTAN, being the large network, can put BC level checks into companies at an early stage and right here in town. We're kind of industry agnostic, software, hardware, some retail, or CPG rather. Let's see. Me personally, I have, like she said, a deep tech background, so my interest is more like defense, space, deep tech.
When's the next cohort start?
Perfect question. Next cohort is the day before the next Fiesta, March 17th. Yeah, we do 6 funding cycles a year. Yeah, so please apply. Website is ctan.com. Look forward to meeting you guys afterward. Thank you. Oh yeah, we also have angel speed dating events here. That's also it's in line with the funding cycle. So we do that 6 times a year here, right in this room. So yeah, please check that out.
So one of the things that we do, as I was telling you, we have a calendar, and we put these events on our calendar because we don't want you to miss out. So we're excited that you're here with us, and we will make sure that people know about it. Next, I am going to introduce you to Wesley King, whose life goals are constantly expanding knowledge across industries, continents, and decades to improve any environment he works in. Come tell us more about Innovative Growth Capital, or IGC.
Thank you. Great to meet you, everybody. When I joined venture capital, I wanted to flip the model on its head. So what we decided to do was go to every reason why Series A and Series B investors pass on different deals or wait or just kind of sit back and see what happens. And oftentimes that came back to co-investors and revenue. So what we do is we do a lot of research on different channels in the world that are potential revenue sources for startups in areas and verticals that we're interested in. Broadly, that is health of the human, health of the planet, and then other transformative technologies. That's kind of a catch-all bucket for just really disruptive technology that's well protected, that's ready to commercialize. The commercialization piece is really important for us because we're looking to make 10 to 15 investments in companies where we can bring them 50 to 100 million in revenue, even between the seed and Series A stage. So what we're doing right now, for example, is looking at a deep sleep technology that has about $100 million in revenue demand for that seed stage company. It will help you improve your deep sleep, which I can talk about in a couple months. So we go topic by topic. I am particularly interested in neurohealth, in microplastics and clean water and clean soil on the health of the human, health of the planet side. But then in transformative technology, we're looking for companies that could be acquired by NVIDIA, Intel, Qualcomm, Cisco, and as far-ranging as Nike as well. So we do a lot of work with corporates to see what they want to acquire. Most companies end up being acquired. We're looking to basically architect exits at like 500 to 750 million, not looking for unicorns. So again, we're kind of flipping venture on its head. Think this will work. We've done about 20 companies, 17 of them are acquired, the other 3 IPO'd. We think it'll work in the current market, but it's still just an assumption that we're testing out. In my free time, I'm a professional dog sitter. I'm addicted to dark chocolate. I used to do stand-up comedy, and I still do it once in a while. A poet and a freestyle rapper, and I just like taking risk and doing things on the stage. I will have to save the freestyle for next time, because I've had too much kava tonight and too relaxed. Yeah. Thanks, Jerry.
So I'm not going to put any funders on the spot here, but if you're a funder, please scan the QR code. We'd love to give you the opportunity to take the stage at a future Fiesta. We meet on the 3rd Tuesday, so you can pick which month works for you, because I know y'all are busy, as we all are. But the founders really enjoy hearing about your fund and how you help founders. One of the bonuses of pitching is that we will also highlight the funder in our newsletter. So be on the lookout for more about Wesley and Scott. Announcements. Fiesta is not just a monthly event. We're kind of like the centralized hub. Think of us as a hub and then a spoke model. What we're doing We've been kind of directing you to the various events or groups that would help you. So if you're CPG, Mark Nathan has a lot of great CPG events. If you're AI, Jake O'Shea, everybody needs to find their tribe in order to thrive. But we also now are kind of trying to keep you here, which is why we are creating Fiesta Plus. But you still need to find the tribes for what you're doing. Let's see what else. Join us for our next Founders Gathering. We are doing a pre-Fiesta event on March 4th, and that will be at the Indeed building. And speaking of South by Southwest, if you haven't gotten a ticket, you can save $100 by scanning this QR code. We're partnering with South by Southwest. And now, for the best part of the night, helping our founders show what they've got. Let's keep this energy going, this attention. I love how quiet it is. Give them your full attention. And I'm going to bring Ryan to the stage, and she's going to introduce the presenters. We actually have 6, I think, tonight for the first time. Newbie presenter. Oh, no, we have 9 total, but we have 6 presenting for the first time. So we're going to move this. John, you want to come move the... I have to have it here as a security blanket.
All right, well, I'll go over a few details just while we're getting set up. So it's like an SNL skit. Okay, so just remember that they have 60 seconds. So there's going to be a countdown on the screen. It's going to go green, yellow, red. So once the 60 seconds is up, don't be shy. We will clap them off stage, okay? Anybody can start this. The other thing I want to mention is we want to give them your undivided attention. You guys did a really great job this entire time, but this is no easy feat to do, especially in 60 seconds, okay? So first up, we have Jay Kreiner, founder of Gale Project Technologies, Inc. He is a serial entrepreneur, and he's been featured on Shark Tank, a former race car driver, a keynote speaker, a nerd for watches, and when he's not neck deep in business, he's rebuilding his 34th Airstream trailer. Jay.
Thank you, everybody. All right, let's get this going. My name is Jay Kreiner with Gale Project Technologies, and we are pioneering the way we're going to start to save lives remotely. Imagine a remote place or environment, and that place is hard for first responders to get to, correct? How are we going to know what to bring? What do we got to do before we get there? This is what we're going to do. We're going to introduce the Gale system. The Gale system is a remote monitoring station with internal drone deployment capabilities. This will save time, resources, and money. We are seeking $500,000 through a pre-seed investment opportunity to push us through a prototype phase into a pilot program. If you'd like to learn more, look at galeproject.com. Thank you.
Okay, next we're bringing Omika Jakaria. She's the founder of Perch. Interesting, she can speak 5 languages, but the more interesting fact is that she learned how to speak Russian before English, but her family is not Russian. So let's bring her on stage.
CPG brands struggle with getting distribution and marketing with ineffective digital ads and expensive retail. At Perch, we're completely changing the game for that. We're building a network of high-end boutique vending machines that we're placing in upscale locations. And these are serving as a distribution platform for brands and a marketing channel for them to drive subscriptions and repeat purchases. Over the next 5 years, we're building 10,000 machines that'll drive over $100 million in net revenue. We get free advertising through the brands, and we sell high-end products and engineer scarcity in order to turn inventory quickly. We already have a wait list of 30 plus brands, and we launched a pilot in Austin in January. I'm Omika. I am a former BizOps leader at Meta, a Fortune 100 strategy consultant, and a content creator who has worked with some of the biggest CPG brands. We're raising a $1 million pre-seed round right now to scale, and I would love to chat with investors, brands, and host locations.
Next, we have Ash Barrett. He is the founder of Wolf, and he's just a really boring guy, actually. So until he stumbled upon hiring tech. But that was disputed several times, so this is Ash.
Thank you. So have you guys heard of Upwork and Fiverr?
They are labor marketplaces. They make it incredibly easy for anyone to kind of find talent, for companies to find talent, and for workers to find work. But there are millions of nurses, bartenders, warehouse worker, teachers that find work through temporary staffing companies. And temporary staffing companies are still using those brick and mortar models where they call and email and find workers. At Wolf, we are helping the staffing companies and entrepreneurs launch their own branded labor marketplace. So what Shopify did for retail stores, allowing them to launch their own e-commerce stores, we are doing exactly the same thing for staffing business. We are venture-backed by some of the top venture capitalists in the town, and we are currently hiring for product managers, product designers, staff engineer, React Native engineer, and community managers. So if you're looking for work, please do come chat with me. Thank you.
See, not boring at all. Okay, next we have Jacob Schoenberg. He is the founder of GrantX. Interesting, he grew up living on a small sailboat with his family traveling the Atlantic as nomads. So charting their path, leaping into action during tropical storms, and taking the helm in high pressure situations really helped him prepare for his founder journey.
How's it going? Jacob Schoenberg, founder of GrantX. It is the AI tool that makes it easy to find and win grant funding that you need to make your ideas a reality. I was able to use our own platform to win $250,000, which allowed us to bootstrap for 2 years, and is why we are now finishing up closing our round. All you have to do is upload your documents. It can be a pitch deck, a business plan, or any other materials that tell us about what you're doing. We'll match you with grants that are right for you and automate the application process. It's $100. And now it makes that $250,000 a lot more achievable. If you want to check it out, just go on grantx.io and click Grants for Startups, or come find me.
Okay, we have Vajanthi Vadrevu. She's the founder of Incluya, and she's a trained Indian classical dancer.
Hi, everyone. During my 6 years researching financial attitudes at Capital One and Charles Schwab, I discovered one thing, that finance is very personal and it's very vulnerable, and it causes a lot of stress. 90% of our decisions around financial topics are made based on emotions. So how do we solve this? We have to tackle those emotional ties. So presenting Incluya, it's a 24/7 AI financial companion that gets into the mindsets and behaviors that contribute to spikes in stress. So what we're gonna do is build a plan that keeps adapting to new stressors as they come, like a 3 a.m. panic attack about all your crypto money going away, or a binge shopping experience that needs to be prevented ASAP. So we are seeking $1 million in pre-seed funding to build a robust AI-powered MVP and also include real-time emotional insights. Thank you so much.
Okay, next we have Trent Tully. He's the founder of Venue, and he, this past December, quit his day job to take the leap into his startup founder. So let's help him achieve this goal by finding fun things for people to do.
All right, folks, my name is Trent Tully. I'm the founder and CEO of the Venue app. Venue is a platform, like she said, that helps you find fun things to do. More often than not, people find themselves sitting on their couch wondering, what is going on tonight? You can text 10, 20, 30 group chats, but you're never gonna get a solid answer. So what we did is we created a platform to solve that, and it's actually live on the App Store right now. We released this app in August of 2024, and we actually just last week passed 5,000 users. So I'm very excited about that, but the most exciting thing that we have for you guys is we have plans. It's not just in Austin, it's anywhere in the country. So anywhere where you are, where your friends are, where you're traveling, we'll help you find plans. And what is a plan, right? Anywhere where 1 or 2 people can hang out and have a good time. Please download the Venue app. It's spelled VENU in the App Store. Please, please, please. Oh yeah, I'm from Boston as well.
Okay. Jameson Pitts is our founder of Lynx. So we don't want you to be surprised to learn that before getting into tech and venture, he was promoting raves and music festivals in Austin and around the world.
Okay. Hello, Fiesta folks. I don't have to tell you all in this room how hard fundraising is. Let me ask you, why do you first have to sell your equity to investors to raise the cash, to pay the people who are actually going to do the work of building the company? What if you could trade that same amount of equity straight to that talent? What if you could pay the developers, designers, lawyers, et cetera, in equity? Lynx is a sweat equity marketplace where you can do just that. Founders can hire all types of services or talent and pay them in any mix of cash or equity. All you have to do to get started is go to lynx.ventures and make an account. It might save you the 6+ months of the terrible fundraising thing. If you want to talk to me about equity strategy, me and my co-founder will be in the back over there. Thank you so much.
Okay, next we have Austin Robert Peaks. He is the founder of Wisdom Wheel and another seaworthy guy, so you and Jacob should connect. He's proudly spent 18 hours on a commercial rig fishing for snapper out of Port Aransas, the fishing capital of Texas.
Thank you. So what I've conceptualized in our day and age as a species, the extent of humanity and technology in a fashion that's atypical from privatized interest and enterprise interest to interests of our own accord as individuals, as humans, and packaging that within geofencing technology to understand the significance of human interaction, interests in extracurriculars and ambitions, drawing connections and interactions with us as people, so our hobbies. What are the things that we enjoy doing, and how do we enjoy those connections locally, and designing that within a system that interprets metropolitan significance. The data is sort of geographical. Seed stage at present in need of $750,000 to develop, or an engineer to develop.
Don't worry, guys. You can find him afterwards. It's a lot to unpack. Okay, so Nino Carras is the founder of Brumal, and he's actually another serial entrepreneur, but his passion relies on his motorcycle.
Hi, everyone. Thank you. My name is Nino Carras, and I'm from Brumal. I'm a co-founder of Brumal. I'm a busy entrepreneur and a passionate motorcyclist, so for years I struggled how to dress up for work, because riding in your normal suit unprotected is way too risky. And that's why we created the Brumal Blazer, the world's first blazer for motorcyclists. It's a perfectly engineered piece of equipment that looks like an elegant blazer on the outside, but has the protection and performance of a motorcycle jacket on the inside. It's made out of Kevlar, it has protectors in the shoulders, elbows, and the back. It's comfortable for riding, and it's certified as a motorcycle jacket. We actually have customers across 15 different countries in 4 different continents, among which a customer that survived a very serious crash without any scratches on his body, thanks to the Brumal Blazer. We are proudly based in Austin, Texas, currently raising our seed round to deliver 3 new products later this year and scale our company to $2.2 million in annual revenue in the next 18 months. So let's connect. Thank you, everyone.
Is anyone counting on that one? Okay, so that's everybody we have for you today. If there's anyone you found interesting, go ahead and talk to them. Or if you can't remember who it was, come find me. I have all their information. If you want to share anything about Fiesta, find me. We love testimonies. We love to hear what you guys think. We do have to be out of here at 8:30. So if you've been here before, you know I will kick you out and ask you to stand outside. Pick up any trash, please. And then, of course, go to Retail Therapy across the street. And then if you want to sign up, also find me. Okay?